Hi, this is Dietra Kelsey, host of Sister Talk televised live Saturdays at 2 p.m. on MNN1. On Sister Talk, we feature beautiful, intelligent sisters and brothers too, from the world of entertainment, politics, music, health and wellness, and so much more. Watch Sister Talk televised live Saturdays at 2 p.m. on MNN1. Sister Talk, we're more than just talk. Welcome to Sister Talk TV show. This is Dietra Kelsey. Seeds of Fortune, Inc. is a scholarship program creating the next generation of financially empowered young women of color by helping them apply for college scholarships as well as teaching career and financial management skills. With me is the founder, Nitiya Walker. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for gracing the set of Sister Talk TV show.
Thank you for having me today, honestly.
I am dying to find out why, at such a young age, what, 19, 20?
I get that because of the cocoa butter.
Oh, we got jokes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, must be. I got to try something. But yeah, why did you decide to start the Seeds of Fortune?
So when I was in high school, I was a little confused about the college application process, and I was between my junior and my senior year. And I was also a Girl Scout, and I really wanted to go for the highest award in Girl Scouts, which is called the Future Woman of Distinction Award.
I have to say this. I was a Girl Scout too. I made it to, I believe, cadet, but go ahead.
and I wanted help to be able to get the scholarship award because only one girl in New York City can get it.
Really?
Out of all the Girl Scout troops. So a young woman in my Girl Scout troop, she was like maybe 2 or 3 years older than me. At the end of the year ceremony, she had gotten $150,000 to go to Spelman College.
Wow.
And I was like, well, I need $150,000 to go to college. So I flagged her down. I was like, how did you do it? And she was like, it was really on my mom. So her mom was actually one of our troop leaders, and I asked her mom, because she worked with me, to put together my scholarship application for the Girl Scouts, as well as my college application. And she worked with me for free throughout the summer of my junior year. She told me how to put my package together, how to brand myself towards the scholarship programs, as well as prepping me for the interview questions that they were going to ask me to make me a more competitive applicant. I was able to get the Girl Scout Future Woman of Distinction Award, but then I also was able to get the Posse Scholarship, which is a full tuition leadership scholarship to Babson College. And once I got to Babson in Wellesley, Massachusetts, I kind of like went through like this self-discovery stage. And I lived in Brooklyn at the time, that's where I'm from, and I saw like the big economic disparities between the two communities. And I was like, this is before Brooklyn was gentrified. Now it's like cool. But there was like crackheads everywhere, and it was like you could feel the economic insecurity in my community. And then I would go to college, which is surrounded by mansions, and I was trying to figure out why is it the way it is.
What college you go to?
Babson College.
Babson College, okay.
And it's in the town of Wellesley, Massachusetts.
Okay.
So, which is like one of the wealthiest towns in America.
Right.
So I would go back and forth between these two places, and I realized that there was an economic disparity gap. And a lot of my friends that started off college with me, they actually had to come back home from school and finish at the CUNY system, which is amazing, but their initial request was to go to school out of state. And
Just they came back because they couldn't afford.
yeah, they couldn't afford it to stay at their institutions.
What was your major in college?
Business. So Babson's an all business school.
So you should supposed to be working on Wall Street. Do you work on Wall Street?
So I actually was initially going to work on Wall Street when I was a freshman in college, but I took an internship in finance and realized my love was in media. So I actually work full-time at Viacom Media Networks.
So how do you go about creating the next generation of entrepreneurs?
So we put the girls through a really intense process. So we put our applications to about 100 partner schools and pre-college organizations in New York City. The girls apply online. Also, current girls in the program can nominate their friends. Our application actually opened October 1st,
Well, okay.
and it closes on December 31st of this year. So the girls apply, then we interview them in the winter.
So how many girls apply?
So last year we got 100 girls apply, and we had about 12 seats, and we extended it to 18, just because the applicants were just so good that we, we can't leave our girls behind. If you have potential, we want to work with you. So from the 100 applicants, we cut it down to 18 girls for the final class of the program, and we did that through an interview process. So the girls, they bring in an object that represents themselves, and they're going to go through a simulation of what the scholarship organizations are going to ask them.
Wow, that's great. That's interesting. You're so young. You're looking after people that are younger than you are. So, what colleges do they go to if they get the scholarship? What colleges?
Yes, definitely. So this is our 4th graduating class. 2017 was our 4th graduating class from 2014, and our girls have gone to University of Albany, University of Connecticut, Smith College in Massachusetts. We also have some girls at some of the HBCUs, Howard, Hampton.
Hampton, that's my alma mater.
Oh, your alma mater, yes.
Yeah.
We have girls at about 22 colleges across the country. University of Virginia, and they all get at least 25% scholarships to full rides to attend these institutions.
What are the backgrounds of these girls? What type of girls do you all get? Are they already have that support group at home? Are they at risk, or are they not at risk?
So we like a blended system, because we feel like each girl can learn from one another, coming from their various backgrounds. So they're all young women of color, and we define young women of color as African American, West Indian, African diaspora, South Asian, Native American, and Latina.
Wow. You have programs in the organization. What type of programs do you have?
So our main signature program is boot camp, which they go through the summer. And that is a kind of a 10-day process where we cut down and get straight to the application, the heart of the application process. So they learn about socioeconomic disparities. They learn about the financial aid process. They learn about themselves, because we feel like the college application process is, the colleges are really trying to find out about who you are. So they're kind of going on their own self-discovery process to figure out what they're passionate about, what do they think they can bring to college campuses. And college is a business. It's a billion-dollar business. There's thousands and thousands of colleges across America, and they range from $10,000 a year to $70,000 a year.
Wow.
So we try to explain to the girls that, college is a business, and you want to make sure you get the best product for your money.
I know you're an entrepreneur. What other projects do you have going on besides the Seeds of Fortune?
This is like my main baby, sinking my teeth into it, but I'm also interested in real estate and things of that nature as well.
So how hard is it to get these girls? I know it's kind of hard. They're teenagers. They're going through their whatever they're going through and all that. I mean, how hard is it hard for them to stay focused on their goals, or to stay in your program? Because
trust me, I would say this is like our emotional class this year, and they're teenage girls. Right, and we take that into consideration. I don't work alone, so I have a team of about 6 coaches that work with us. We're called the C team, and we try to manage.
Go ahead. I'm just amazed.
Yes, they're called the C team, and we try to manage the girls' emotional aspect, because the college application process is very stressful. You're talking about money. You're talking about people that might come from household incomes that are $30,000 a year, and colleges are demanding that you pay $60,000 a year to attend. Then you got on top of that, we pick ambitious girls, not depending on their GPA, just depending on what they've been able to overcome. So you have all that compilation, and then you bring it to a group once or twice a month to try to figure out their futures. Yes, they are very stressed, and we try to keep them focused by keeping them on the main goal, setting deadlines for them, creating a support group within each other. We actually brought them on a college tour to Boston, and I think from there they're able to create their own support system within each other.
Where did you get the money from? Well, you got 6 coaches. Are these volunteers or?
So they're volunteers. Yes, we're a volunteer army to get these girls to the finish line. But we also get our funding through donors. We also have an annual gala at the end of the year.
Really?
And then people want to see other people do well, especially in the minority community. They know what it's like to trying to get where you are and not have the guidance and support system. And we have a program called Sponsor a Scholar. So individuals will sponsor the girls' economic cost for the year for them to be able to enjoy the benefits of the program.
Where do you get this entrepreneur spirit, though? Because you're just taking the bull horn by the horn and you're just doing your thing. Where do you get it from?
So my dad has actually created his own company called the Ujamaa Black Theater in Harlem.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
I think I know of him. Go ahead.
Yes, Titus Walker and.
Get the H out of here. No.
Yes.
Really? Oh my God, that's a small world.
Yes.
I know of Titus. I remember when I first got here, he got a space in Lincoln
Yes,
Theater.
yeah.
I used to
At
see
Lincoln
his
Theater,
commercials
yes.
at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
I said, you go ahead, Titus. And I would say that was one of the conversations that brought me and ZAKKEE together. Titus Walker. We used to always talk.
Really? Oh, that's amazing.
That's amazing.
Yes.
But go ahead with Titus Walker. Go ahead.
Yes, that's my dad. And seeing him run the Ujamaa Theater as a kid and seeing the passion and the purpose and giving Black people a space and an avenue to express their talents and a training ground, I think was really inspirational to me, and then helping him to do that as I got older. And also, once I got to Babson College, Babson is special because it is a business college, but their #1 focus is entrepreneurship. They've been ranked #1 across the country.
Really? Wow.
And
okay.
once we got there, they really taught us, like, you are not going to be ran by a boss, you're going to be the boss. You're going to manage people, and we actually started businesses our freshman year of college. So I think like the spirit definitely came from my dad, and then honing the skills definitely came from my classes and my experience at Babson. And
well, all hail to the prince. you know, Titus Walker was the man back then. Hey, you know, is there anything you want to say to our viewers? Anything?
Definitely so. Like, we are on almost our 5th year coming up in 2018 of running this program, and we want to help as many girls as possible. So our application is now open, as I expressed earlier. It will be open until December 31st. You can apply at seedsoffortune.org/apply. Also, we cannot run without donations, as well as the community support, because these are our girls, right? Nobody's going to come in and help them and help to groom them and make sure that they're prepared to go into the world that we're in today. So if you would like to donate, seedsoffortune.org/donate.
Thank you so much. Thank you for all the information. I really enjoyed this conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Dietra Kelsey, and you just watched Nitiya Walker talk about her organization, her nonprofit organization, Seeds of Fortune. Again, this is Dietra Kelsey, and as always, I'm wishing you peace, love, and remember to stay in the light.
Sister talk, sister talk, sister, ooh, sister talk.